Today on Dad Hut, we're going to be taking a look at the Ruger Security chambered in 380 and why I think it is the perfect choice and checks all the boxes for the first-time gun owner. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dad Hut. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the Ruger Security chambered in 380 and why I think it's going to check all the boxes that you want for your first ever handgun. If you are just getting into the shooting world, or maybe you're getting back in and you're looking to just kind of dip your toes in and kind of find that one gun that can do it all and is going to check, like I said, all of those boxes, the Ruger Security 380 is something you should seriously consider. So the first box, and probably the most important box that it checks, is it is very easy to use and it's very approachable. So if you are going to look for your first gun, or this is going to be your first time shooting, or maybe you're just still new to firearms, you've shot other ones, but now you're looking to purchase your own, the Ruger Security in 380 is super approachable. It's very easy to function. The slide is very easy to maneuver. So I can manipulate this slide with just 2 fingers from the front here, all the way back, and that was just with 2 fingers. It is very easy to use. It's also very comfortable to shoot. It is not one of these micro pistols that you might go to the store and look at and think, oh wow, I'll just get this small gun. The smaller doesn't mean it's going to be easier to shoot. It's actually going to be harder. So one of these 380s or 9mm that you see, these Ruger LCPs and things like that, they are great pocket pistols, but they are not a great option for your first ever firearm. They're going to be very snappy to shoot because they are so small, and they're actually kind of hard to get good accuracy with. You have to really work at them. The very short barrels. So I would suggest to steer clear of the pocket pistols and these really tiny pistols that you might see. And you might think this is what you want to do just because of its size, but I think you're going to regret it. Go with something a little bit bigger, and the 380 that this is chambered in is very good recoil wise. It's not going to be nearly as bad as a 9mm. Now, it's not going to be a 22 long rifle, but you're certainly going to have much better stopping power than a 22 long rifle. Very similar to a 9mm. Bullet technology has come a very long way, and you are going to enjoy shooting this gun. It is not it's not hard to shoot. It's not very much recoil, felt recoil. It's just very approachable, especially for a first time or a beginner that is just kind of looking to get in, put their feet in the water. You might be tempted to go with, some of the most popular firearms out there, like the SIG P365, which I own, is a great gun. But, handing that gun to a beginner, it is very snappy, especially for somebody who is just learning. And you want them to have a good experience. So I think purchasing the Ruger Security in 380, I think you're gonna be fine shooting that all day long. It's not gonna hurt your hands. You're not gonna be freaked out by it or anything. It does make a loud noise. I do kind of notice, like when my son shoots, he's 11. It's not so much the recoil of any other firearm, it's just a much louder bang, and I think that makes him think that there's more recoil. So something that you might have to adjust to is just a louder bang coming from a 380 as opposed to like a 22 long rifle. So let's talk about another box that it checks, and that is reliability. So I have 500 rounds now through the Ruger Security 380, and I have shot target ammo, I have shot defensive ammo through it, and it has ate it all. I have not had any malfunctions, any jams, or anything. And like I said, I have over 500 rounds now through it. Obviously, that is going to vary. This gun is one of one. I have not had any problems. I'm sure if you look hard enough, you will find somebody who's had problems with every single gun ever. But the good thing is it's made by Ruger, so you have Ruger's backing and you have their customer service and not some, I guess, less credible companies out there. So if something ever does go wrong and you need to use Ruger's customer support, you have that backing this gun. But for me, it's been very reliable, 100% so far. So I have nothing but positive things to say about it when it comes to reliability. Another box that it checks, price. This is a very affordable firearm with very good quality for its price. If you're just starting out, you don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on a firearm for your first time. You really, you know, kind of want to understand what you're doing, see if this is something you're gonna like and if you're gonna want to continue for. This gun cost $299. That is what I paid for it, brand new. You can find them even lower a little bit sometimes on sale, but for $300 you are getting a very quality gun at a very reasonable price. Another box that it checks is it's kind of a do-all gun. You know, it comes with 2 magazines. It comes with one that's 15 rounds, and then it comes with more of a flush magazine if you want it to do 10 rounds. It even has a base plate so you can kind of take off the little pinky grip there and make it even more flush. And it can be your carry gun if you wanted to kind of dabble into carrying. It can also be set up for your home defense. I actually put a light on it, so it can actually be set up for home defense too. So I put a light on mine. It's got a rail so that you can do that, and you can have this thing set up for home defense as well as, you know, your carry, if that's something you want to do. Another box that it checks is a lot of beginners and new shooters want a manual safety, and that's kind of a deal breaker. If it doesn't have a manual safety, they won't get it. And this does have a manual safety. So if you feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more secure, safe by having a manual safety on your firearm, this has it. So I guess one of the cons would be that a 380 is going to cost a little bit more as far as ammo prices than if you went with a 9mm. It's not crazy more expensive, but it is going to cost you a little bit more, and there's probably going to be fewer options for sure than 9mm, but it's still readily available, and it's not overly priced or anything like that. And again, I think you're going to enjoy shooting a 380 way more than you would a 9mm, which is really all that matters, is how good are you with the gun you're going to use. A gun that you're confident with, that you can, you know, hit targets with, you know, follow up shots, is way better than any gun that you are going to miss with. So a 380 that hits something and a 9mm that misses something, give me the 380 that I hit with, you know? Okay, so that's it for the Ruger Security 380. I love it. I think it is a great option. Not just for beginners or first-time shooters or people that have, you know, weaker grip strength or things. We always throw out these things when we talk about 380s. It doesn't matter. I mean, if anybody could benefit from using this firearm, whether you've been shooting for 20 days or 20 years. It is a very fun gun to shoot. It's very capable. The 380 load is nothing to just, you know, mess around with. It's not anything that I think a bad guy is just going to brush off, but it's very enjoyable. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please like and subscribe so you don't ever miss any of these videos, and I'll see you on the next one.